Welcome back. There's been a lot unfolding in the market. We've seen Silicon Valley Bank fall. We've seen now the second, actually another domino falling, which was Signature Bank. And then we've seen here First Republic shares crash over 60% on the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. Now, is this a domino that is about to basically crash the entire banking system, or will we see things stabilize as governments step in? And in the UK's case, HSBC rescues SVB UK, but market turmoil continues. Now, Silicon Valley Bank, to begin with, was a commercial bank headquartered in California. SVB was the 16th largest bank in the United States at the time of its failure on March 10th, 2023, and was the largest bank by deposits in Silicon Valley. Now, we've seen mixed reactions. To begin with, last week we saw Bitcoin, pretty much all markets sell off heavy, but as recent announcements where certain governments saying they're going to step in, as you just saw HSBC saying they're going to step in the UK, and some other measures being put in place. And also now basically it's less likely that we're going to see a interest rate hike at the end of the month. Now, all these factors have sent shockwaves through the market. We've seen Bitcoin move back above 22,000. We've seen Ethereum go back above 1.6. Verasity making its way back to the upside. But the question is, what will happen if we do see a second bank fall from grace, a third bank fall from grace, fourth bank fall from grace? All will be explained in this video. Now, before I get started, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financially advised, so always make sure to do your own independent research. With that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Now, thousands of you watch my videos, but not many of you are actually subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button right this second, guys, and download the Telegram app and join the Telegram group. Now, let's get straight into the video. So far, we're seeing a recovery across many different cryptocurrencies. Verasity is one of them, up just under 7% so far for the day, with a market cap at $66 million. Now, this is what everybody wants to know right now. Is it time for me to abort mission? Is it time for me to get out the market? Is it time for me, to just leave Verasity and maybe come back later? Well, there's a few things you have to understand. Number one, with what's happening with interest rates, depending on how they deal with the Silicon Valley Bank situation, we're likely to see the market move up and not down, which is what we're already seeing the start of, which is why when we're at this area here, I said I would be buying a project like Verasity. In fact, full transparency, I was saying to my Crypto Crew Premium members, there's a select coins that I would be buying right now, irrespective if the market were to fall lower, irrespective if the situation were to get worse. And Verasity was actually one of those coins. Now, this is the reason why. Number one, Verasity is a solid project. However, there's many projects that are solid that I wouldn't buy right now. But why Verasity? Simple. Verasity is under $100 million market cap. This coin is ranked 335 in terms of market cap ranking on coinmarketcap.com. This project is so small. I don't think many of you understand how small this project actually is. And I'm looking at this from a value proposition. Why would I risk easy, in my opinion, 10x move because I don't want to suffer a potential 25 or let's just say 25 to 30% drawdown if price does fall lower and the market situation does get a lot worse than it already is, right? For me, the risk versus reward is just too much to overlook from a value perspective. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're in this for a quick, 100%, 200% game and then you want to leave the market, then of course I wouldn't enter this. But if you're looking at this from a bigger picture perspective, then this is an absolute no-brainer, guys. Because guess what? Even if the market value is slashed in half by over 50%. This brings Veracity's market cap to $30 million. I personally believe, even if the situation were to get a lot worse than where it is now, where would Verasity bottom out at? Probably around 20 to $25 million. Why? Because the market cap is already so low. So I just see this, anything, for me personally, anything below 100, I would even say 150 million. For me, it's just DCA. It's just building up my bag. It's just making sure that I'm well positioned for when the market does take off completely. And obviously, I will be rewarded for that when the time comes. But this isn't a project where I'm going to say I'm going to wait for it to fall much lower and lower and lower, because the reality is, how low will this thing actually go? And I'm predicting worst case scenario 20, let's just say, even say 15 million, right? 15 million market cap from where it currently is now. For me, it's still a great risk to reward opportunity overall. And the projects that already have much of its market cap, projects that already have such a low market cap are the coins that are least likely to move because of the already low trading volumes, the already low bag holders. And as you guys can see, when the project does move, it moves quite a bit. So here's an example. From our lows that we saw, and this was on the 11th of March, if you bought this when I did the update, you'd be up over 40%. Over 40%, guys, in less than a week, right? It's just a basic risk versus reward scenario, and I like this for the long term. So to answer the question, guys, Verasity, I think, is just one of those coins where it's basically a long-term game. Will it be affected by a market demise? Of course, it will be affected. To the extent in which it will be affected, I'll say very, very, very worst case scenario, this goes down to a $15 to $20 million market cap project. And even with that being said, this project has proved time and time again it's bounced back every time the market has moved. So that's why I see this as a long-term gem. Now, with that being said, guys, if you want to know our exit strategies, our profit-taking strategies, and much more for Verasity, now would be a good time to join our Crypto Crew Premium channel. You'll get access to our entire cryptocurrency portfolio, our game plan moving into the second quarter, and much more. You get access to our 1000x artificial intelligence gem, our 100x NFT tokens, and of course our overall game plan. But anyway, guys, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Until the next update, seize the day.